Gravity Master Yogi Tarzan, and this is my cave. This is the wall that I created for this institution of emptiness, this institution of remembrance. This is the cave of reflection. I also call it Ganesha's cave. I'd like to show you my home. This is where I am. I feel most comfortable and at peace, and I wanted to share my thoughts for you today. Thank you. Sick and tired of your day-to-day life getting up? Are you tired of having stress, any pain in your body, any pain, any stress, any tension? A life of a yogi, this is my life. I never have stress. I never have appointments. I never allow anything to have a space of relationship between me and the Lord. See, God's everywhere. You know that. The energy's everywhere. We're tapped into it. But you're cut off. That's right. Everybody listening to this, you're cut off. I've cut myself off from everything to find out how close I can come to the truth, to the real truth. We have cut ourselves off from the real truth. I've discovered some very secretive things about being up here in the caves for months. Energy and information you have no access to. Because it's only when the central nervous system really slows down, really quiets down and rests, do you realize what youth and freedom and expansiveness is, without doing anything to alter your mind and body. You see, food, eating, the biggest addiction is the largest affliction on the planet. See, what's eating us, what's filling us is an intoxicant. I don't care what you eat, it's an intoxicant. It changes the way the body moves, the way the mind thinks, and the patterns of the breath that tap you into deep relaxation, which is the real healing experience. You see, when people feel that their dreams have been made, they're connected, everything's okay, they have amazing healings. It's been known fact. So if you take that and times it by unlimited millions of being totally exasperated, enjoying life at every moment, like a child in wonderment, in excitement, like a red fire engine for the first time, it's like that's the kind of noise we need to have inside our body. You see, me as a yogi, I do feel blissful. I feel more blissful than everybody watching these videos because I have an experience and an opportunity that not even 1 in a million people do. You see, the caves, I've lived in caves on 4 different continents in this lifetime. Caves attract me because of the very sound and nature that is here. See, there's so little sound of disturbing sound vibrations that I sometimes might hear a plane. But otherwise, there's no dogs, no cars, nothing. So here's what happens. The reason why I'm so relaxed, and you can be too, is the brain is connected and hardwired to the ears. The ears are like the brain itself. So if I'm hearing noise there, noise there, noise there, as you do in the city, the brain is going to pull back. And the way it fights back is it thinks. It projects thoughts to protect itself. Now, being out here in the desert in the caves for weeks and not eating, you have nothing to protect yourself because your energy is so vast and wide. So I can feel energy coming to me. I can feel thought waves coming to me on the energetic subtle plane of 4th and 5th dimensional reality that you cannot access because I'm not using a cell phone as well. I'm only depending on my heart space to connect to raising my vibration. So you can't raise your vibration until you get off the food trip. You must be a breatharian. That means stop eating. That means stop having attachment to desires for the tongue. You see, it's really about listening. When you listen so deeply, the brain opens up that, look, here's proofs in the pudding. My hair has grown so thick, so much more thick than any of your hair. It's a phenomenon. You see, when you slow down, the brain opens up, the tissues and the hairs open up, and you start to actually grow thicker hair. You actually start to become who you're supposed to be. I mean, like, look at my body. I've thinned out so much being up here. Because what's the desire to eat? I don't see any desire of the tongue. You see, until we can really get off the wheel of life, you must conquer and master the tongue element, the tongue energetic element of desiring of fulfillment in the digestive channel, which actually fulfills the sexual urges. So we're so sexually frustrated that if we're not having sex with our actual genitals on one end of the plane of reality, we have to have sex with our mouth. You see, the two are really one. The tongue is actually more sensitive, it seems, than the genitals. So whatever we put on our tongue, don't you think about it? Think about it. You pervert ourselves. One bite of ice cream and it's over. Okay, we can go for weeks without it, and one bite and it's over. That's all we want. See, ice cream, I think, is one of the, when you eat it, you really feel like you're getting something. You're really getting something. What am I missing? Actually, it's feeding the parasites in my body that are craving it. They're getting something out of it, and I'm getting the bliss body of. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha.
Ganesh is so fresh, chilling on his throne, surrounded by incense, fruit, and gold, with a heap of sweets piled in his bowl. He guards the gate and protects